what is going on? We are back for another night. Another epic night. It's going to be fun. We got a great word that's coming tonight. We got a fun game that we're going to play. We got a good night rolling. I am feeling good. What's going on, all of my fuel peeps? Shout out to Christian's mom and Mom Z in the house.
Shout out, Mom.
I mean, I feel like you should switch over and say hello to your mom and Mom Z.
Hey, Mom. What's up, my mom?
Hi, Mom.
I love you.
You the realist.
Big love.
You the real one.
Big love.
Big love, Mama. Big love. That is awesome. Well, again, we are so glad that you guys are all in. What's up, Adriana? Let's give some shout outs to some people.
Yo.
I got my girl Emma Lozano is in the house. What is up? Yo, what up, DJ Skittles? Wiki, DJ Skittles. What it do? Who else we got up here? We got Selena is on her way to Sweet Home, Alabama. Awesome. What's up, Sophia? How you doing? Eli is in the house, holding it down. Eli, you were killing them drums today, bro.
Killing it.
Shout out to you and your sick drum skills. Well, hey, we got a good night going. We're excited about some things that we're going to be doing. We're going to have some fun. I got a cool announcement for you guys tonight that I want to tell you about. I'm going to tell you right now, and then I'm going to remind you again at the end tonight. We are actually going to be meeting for realsies in person next week, next Wednesday at 6:30 at Blue Ridge Park. 6:30 Blue Ridge Park. That is where we're going to be meeting. 630 Blue Ridge Park. We're going to play some games. We're going to have a quick devotional. If you can't make it out, don't worry. We're still going to have this online option going on, so it's going to be good, but it's going to be good to get back in person and have some fun. Hey, we got Beamer in the house. We got Zoe in the house. That's right, Lozano. We are going to be hanging out in person next week. We're going to be running around at a park, acting crazy. Still get the kind of like social distance, but hang out. So it's what's up. We're going to have some fun. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Everybody comment below what the best part of your week has been so far.
What's been the best part?
We want to know what's going on. What you've been up to this week. Let us know what's going down here in the comments below. We'll give a shout out. Next, people are asking, when are we meeting? Again, next Wednesday, we will be at Blue Ridge Park at 6:30.
6:30.
That is a 6, a 3, and a 0, and that is p.m., post-midnight.
Post-midnight?
Right? Is that what that means?
No.
Or is that pre-midnight?
I think it's something meridian?
Oh,
no, that's not what that is.
No, it's not the prime meridian.
No, that was post.
I think it's post. All right, somebody Google.
AM is after midnight, right?
Yeah, so maybe
Isn't
PM
it?
is post-midnight, pre-midnight.
Pre-midnight? Same thing.
No, pre-midnight would be like 1 a.m.
No, AM means in the year of our Lord.
Facts.
PM is before Christ.
Beamer said the best part of his week is that school is over. So did DJ Skittles. Bailey said she moved. Yo, Bailey, where did you move to?
Where'd you go?
If you left this state and didn't tell us, we will find you.
Ben's going to call your parents.
I will literally call your parents right now.
He proved this last week.
I'm not playing around. Sophia dyed her hair, and her grandmother's surgery went well.
I also dyed my hair.
You did not.
I thought about it.
But then you didn't.
No, I didn't do it.
I thought about dyeing my hair too. But then I realized I always wear hats. And that kind of defeats the purpose. Do you always drink like that? Like with your... That was kind of strange.
What are you talking about?
Like, does it actually ever like hit your tongue, or does it just go straight down?
I actually don't know what you're talking about, Ben.
You drink really weird. I'm just saying. Emma Lozano got to see Selena yesterday in a parking lot. Well, here's the question. Did Selena see you too, or were you stalking?
Yo,
because that's kind of creepy.
It's a little weird, Emma.
Little weird. Did she see you too, or were you just kind of like creeping? Let us know what's going on. Oh, Bailey only moved like 10 minutes away. Good, because we would find you, and I will have a strongly worded conversation with your parents.
You're going to write a strongly worded letter.
I will write a strongly worded letter.
But mine will be more readable than Ben's.
Because my handwriting is terrible. Thanks for embarrassing
Cristiane
me.
says hola.
Whoa, I didn't know you spoke Spanish.
That's Spanish for hello.
Oh, Alexandra said they had Teen Band. Here's the question. What's the name of your band? Do you guys have a CD out?
Absolutely.
What's the name of the band?
The name of their band is Teen Band.
I feel like they need a better name than that.
They need a better name. All right, hey guys, in the comments below, what do you think the band should be called?
Yeah, what's the teen band?
What's the teen band's name?
Emma said they got out of the car and hugged in a parking lot. That's not social distancing.
6 feet.
6 feet, people.
6 feet.
6 feet.
Everyone's saying teen band. It should be something like it should be the Disney and the Princesses. No, it's copyrighted probably.
The COVID and the 19s.
That's actually pretty good.
COVID and the 19s.
Or
Benny and the Jets.
no, Rona and the Teens.
Rona and the Teens. Yes, that's it.
That's
New
pretty
band
good.
name. I'm writing that in the comment below.
Rona and the
Rona
Teens.
and the
Big
Teens.
Rona.
Rona and the Teens. That's the name of your band. Love it.
What if it's just the Rona? Or just Rona, R-O-N-A. That's actually a cool name, Rona.
Josh Lozano said the way that they hugged is that they had Inspector Gadget arms. I think that you're lying to me, Josh.
Yo, actually, I think the new
Like-
teen band name is Rona, and I feel like I actually have some pull. I might be able to make this happen.
Okay. Talk to somebody for
I'm
us.
gonna talk to some people, get their people to get with your people, Ben.
Talk to them for us. We want to know what's going on.
Am I your people?
Huh?
Am I your people?
Yeah, you're kind of my people.
Yeah.
If I need something, I'm like, hey, I'll talk. I got a guy. You're the guy that I got.
I'm the guy.
You're the guy.
That's
so
disappointing.
yeah, it is. You're right. Melissa said, "Hey, you were sharing drinks the other week. We got us some hugs." Okay, well, that is valid, and I would like to withdraw my last couple of comments. Feel free to do whatever you want to do.
I want to double down.
You want to double down
I'm
on
going
this?
to double down on this.
Drinking is not as bad as hugging.
No,
You can
definitely
drink
not.
after somebody and not get germs, but
Yeah.
hugging.
No.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure that's a sin in some states.
Hey, why don't you guys just change Melissa's name to Melissa instead of her being Josh Laws? Just saying. Can't you just change it? Or why did you make Josh Lozano too and not just make that one Melissa Lozano?
They're multiplying.
Interesting. But all right. Well, hey guys, again, we're so glad that you guys are in with us this week. We got a cool game that we're gonna play. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of said game. It is called Bean Boozled.
Oh my lord.
Bean
I'm a
Boozled.
little afraid.
And so basically, how this game goes is that we got a little spinny board here. Let me pull this little spinny board out. See our little spinny board? And basically, each flavor, like each color has two flavors. One is really good and one is disgusting. And then you and I are going to pick the two colors out. One of us is going to get a gross one.
So do I need to come over there for this?
Yeah, you got to come over here.
I guess
for
I'm
this,
going to
bro.
walk over there.
Come on over here, bro.
We're probably going to need to share that microphone, I'm thinking. What do you
Okay.
think?
That's fine.
What do you think? Should we share it?
I don't care.
I have an idea.
Do it. Whatever your idea is, make it happen. I'm going to go over the flavors while he's making that happen. So here we go. You can either have chocolate pudding or canned dog food. Those are both the same color. Oh, my mic went out.
It's okay.
Can they still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can also have buttered popcorn or a rotten egg, a juicy a juicy pear or a booger, strawberry banana smoothie or a dead fish, berry blue or toothpaste, birthday cake or dirty dishwater, a peach or barf as in throw up, tutti frutti or smelly socks, coconut or spoiled milk, and then a toasted marshmallow or a stink bug, which are pretty disgusting. Believe it or not, I've actually eaten a stink bug before with a $25 bet. It was not worth it. Those things are disgusting. So here we go. We got all of our little jelly beans inside of here. Got our little spinny board. And then we're going to go, and we're going to see who gets the gross one. Okay? Yeah, the popcorn and the rotten egg are both gross. Big facts,
Can
Emma.
they see me?
They can see you, bro. All right, so here we go. We got our little spinny board.
So
You gonna spin it first?
we take this out.
Yep.
Should I come over closer? Maybe I should come over closer. Scooch over.
Okay. Scooch. Scoochy, scoochy, scoochy. Okay. Scooched. Now, I will let you do the honors of flicking that thing first.
Okay. Whew. All right. Oh.
What we got?
What is it?
Berry
Blueberry toothpaste.
or toothpaste.
So we both have to pick one. I get to pick first. I wanted that one. Wait. I guess they're all the same. I guess there's worse ones to eat. Oh, did you already eat it?
No, I didn't.
All right. What are we gonna touch him?
Yeah. Do a little dink. Dink.
Ding. So you're supposed to swallow them, right?
Yeah, how you going to taste them? Did you really just swallow it?
No.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's toothpaste.
But it's good.
It's not bad.
I don't hate that one.
No, it's just tooth.
Okay, toothpaste one's actually pretty good. Okay, here we go. Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish.
Dead fish?
Come on. Which one is that color? Is that this one? Yeah, I think so.
I don't want a dead fish.
Do it.
No. I can't tell what it smells like.
Wait, yours is solid colored. That one, yeah, you're right. That's the right one. I got the wrong one. That's this one right here, right? No, that's not it either. Where's the other one at?
No, that was it.
No. That wasn't it.
Here, this one right here. That's it.
Are you sure? That looks solid.
That's
This looks
literally-
clear. That's not it, bro. That's literally not
I
it.
think this is the dead fish. I don't want it.
No, because... Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go. Ready?
No.
Dink it.
I don't want to do this.
Dink it!
I don't want to do
You
this.
have to eat it.
Ben, I don't want to do this.
I'll go first.
You go first.
Oh, good. Yep, I got a
Are
good
you
one.
saying this is a dead fish?
Maybe not. Maybe you got a good one, too.
It's not dead fish.
Is it?
I thought it was. I thought.
Ooh, was it really that bad?
Yeah, it's not good.
You got it. Is it really that bad, dude?
It's not good. I did not like that. I'm tearing up.
Chris is gonna throw up. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's awful.
Haha. All right,
I don't want to play this game.
got
This
you,
is
man.
not- how many more are we doing? We're only doing like a few more, right?
No, we're doing a bunch.
No.
We're doing a bunch.
No, you can't. I
Got
don't-
to.
that was awful.
Flick it.
Oh my god.
Oh, chocolate pudding or canned dog food. This one makes me nervous. This actually sounds really disgusting. Bink.
No, I'm not ready yet. Do I have to? I'm not going first again. I just got a bad one.
All right, I'll go first. Chocolate pudding. Yes, go!
Wait.
Oh, that chocolate pudding's so good. Child. There's some other brown ones, so they're not all going to be bad. We might get 2 good ones.
We need a bucket because I don't know.
No, bro, you got it. You don't need no bucket. You're a man. Oh, you have jelly beans? Not that scary. Look how little that thing is. Is it bad? You gotta eat it,
I'm not
dude.
eating that.
It's Bean
That's
Boozled.
awful.
That's the game.
I can't do that. That's gross. I touched it to my tongue and it was awful.
He quit, guys.
Guys, that's awful.
He literally quit.
I can't do it. That one's the worst one.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of want to try it.
Go for it, dude.
Ooh, that stinks.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that
I
one's
literally-
disgusting.
I cannot do that one.
You have to do it, dude.
I can't.
You ate that chip. You can eat that little.
No,
bean.
I'd rather eat the chip again.
You do not.
I swear. I'd
No,
rather eat the
you
chip
do
again.
not.
I'd rather eat hot things or painful things than gross things.
He wimped out, guys. All right, flick it.
Oh my god. What is it?
Peach or barf?
Oh, that was the one.
That was the one that we ate. You ate barf
It was
last
so
time.
gross, dude.
That's pretty great, but we gotta grab it again.
You think it's actually barf?
No, it's not actually barf. You noob.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Oh!
Isn't that awful?
Oh my gosh. That was barf. That is absolutely
It's
disgusting.
so bad, man.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, that is.
Bro, I literally can't do this game.
That is not pleasant.
Guys, this is awful.
Take it.
Dude.
You might get a delicious peach.
I can't play this game.
That's pretty bad, actually.
Honestly, I should just keep spinning for you.
No. You got to play, dude, man. That's the name of the game, bro.
I'm chickening out, dude.
You're chickening out in front of all these people for a little jelly bean.
Ugh.
What's this deal, guys? That was pretty gross. That barf one was pretty disgusting.
I don't want to do it.
Do
I guess
it.
I have to do it.
Do it.
I'm just going to... I can't do it, dude.
Dude, you are literally fine.
It's so
You
gross,
guys,
though.
can you believe this guy right now?
It's so gross. Okay, fine.
Just get through it, man.
Oh, it fell. I can't.
You caught it. You literally caught it. That peach?
Nope.
Barf one. He's having the worst luck with this game.
It sucks.
He's having the worst luck with this game
Go.
right now. Ah!
Oh my god.
All right, my turn.
This game sucks.
Sorry, dude. Sorry, not sorry. Birthday cake or dirty dishwater? That's not bad. Come on. Dirty dishwater is kind of clean as dishwater. Here, do that one. I feel good about that one. I feel good about it for you, bub. Ready? Oh, God. Oh, it's dirty dishwater. Oh. That's pretty gross. Yeah, it just tastes dirty. You got it. That's gonna be birthday cake for you, bro.
I'll do like 2 more.
Okay. That one's not bad. It's gonna be birthday cake, I promise. I feel it in my bones. It's gonna be good for you.
Oh no.
Was it dirty dishwater? Yeah. Dude, he's not gotten a good one yet. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm dying. That is so funny. That one's not too bad. Yeah. Nailed it. Nailed it. Hey, you got it, man.
It's just like my body when it says it's gross, it doesn't want to swallow it.
He's hilarious, you guys.
Dude, these are all bad.
Dude,
There's not a single good one in
you're
here.
not having any luck. You're Flick. Come on.
This is my last one, dude.
All right, fine. I'll go after you.
Oh god. What is that one? No. I'll do the peach one again.
No, we gotta do a new one.
one.
We gotta do a new one. Coconut
This one's gonna
or
be
soiled
peach.
milk.
It's not gonna be barf.
Coconut or soiled milk.
No, I'm
No,
doing
you
this
said
one.
this is your last one. You can't cheat on your last one. I'm flicking for your last one. Whatever it lands on, we're doing. What is that? Tutti Frutti or Stinky Socks. That's not bad. That's all right. We can do that, bud. You can do it, man. I believe in you. Come on, right here. Tutti Frutti. Tutti Frutti, bro. This is gonna be good. I promise. There you go. That's literally going to be Tutti Frutti. Oh God.
These are all you got ones that are all bad.
That literally tastes like a stinky foot.
I'm not gonna eat it.
Your mom's laughing so hard. She said, "Do it for your mom, bro." Oh, that is disgusting. You got Tutti Frutti? Good for you, man. Good for you. You got one more round in you, right?
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's weird. No, I'm getting residual from other ones.
Oh yeah. All right.
No, I'm done, man.
All right, fine. I'll do them.
You got it. I'm gonna spin for you.
All right. Christian quits. He's gonna spin for me.
You had the green one.
All right. Here we go.
Those are not good flavors.
Ugh.
Like the good ones are still bad.
The green one is either what? Juicy pear or booger.
Is it booger?
No, it just tastes like dirt.
It's not a different one. Do
You
another
know-
green one. Yeah, that's a booger. That's 100% booger right there.
Nope. Delicious pear.
All right, do this one.
I'm gonna do. Hold on. I'm gonna do this coconut or soiled milk one.
Do this rotten egg one or buttered popcorn.
Selena said you're teaching them that that they should quit on things. Facts. He's being a big wimp right now and ruining this game. All right, here we go. This is either popcorn or a rotten egg.
I'm just teaching you guys to quit on gross things. Eat it. Don't quit on hard things. Don't quit on things, dude.
That is absolutely foul.
Don't quit on things. Ben, don't quit on things. Woo!
Oh, that one's disgusting.
All right, hey, do which one you haven't done yet?
I'm doing the soiled milkers coconut.
Okay. Oh, the stink bug one.
I'm gonna try that one next.
It's this one.
Oh God.
Do 2 at a time.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's rotten milk.
I literally almost threw up with barf. I'm still kind of grossed out by it.
Oh yeah. Tastes like cheese. That one tastes like cheese, bro.
Oh God, dude. Ugh.
How's my breath smell? That is disgusting.
I can't sit down anymore. I need to stand up.
Oh, dude, I literally need water. Ugh.
Ugh.
That's disgusting. All right, here we go. Pretty gross. All right, here we go.
Do it.
Stink bug or toasted marshmallow? Toasted marshmallow.
Do this one.
I need to get that break for a second. That one's good.
We're just making Ben taste all the bad flavors.
Nah, whatever. Here we go.
All of mine were bad.
Cheese would really make Christian sick. He won't eat cheese.
Mom, why are you giving away my weaknesses?
Try one, dude.
No.
See if it's soiled milk or coconut.
No.
Come on,
I'm
dude.
literally leaving. I'm walking out the door.
Here we go. Another one. Maybe I'll get the stink bug this time.
Let's see if he gets it.
Marshmallow again. Yes, let's go.
This one.
They're all just going to be marshmallow. There was a mistake in the box. Here we go.
Is it going to be 3 for 3?
Yeah, bro. I'm feeling 3 for 3. Oh!
We did it, guys. Oh, God.
You smell it?
Oh, my God.
Oh, that was so gross.
Bro, I swear, if I was eating, I'd probably throw up. It smells awful. Oh, dude. I can smell it from here.
Dude, it like exploded in my mouth with stink bug spray. Chris is going to throw up.
I'm literally tearing up.
He's literally gagging over here.
It smells so bad.
Oh, that was horrible. Now I got to try one of these canned dog food ones. That was chocolate. Sophia, you were so right. That one was horrendous. That's the worst one.
Yeah.
The stink bug's the worst one. I want a canned dog food one really bad. Keep getting chocolate ones. One more. Come on. Nope, that's disgusting. All right. Enough of that disgusting game. That was horrible. That was fun. Let's never do that again.
I literally have no idea how you convinced me to walk over there and do that.
I'm so glad you did, though.
It was awful.
That was pretty great. Well,
Oh,
that was a terrible idea.
dude, I'm so grossed out.
What's the... Oh, that's a Sophia coming with the hot questions. What's the grossest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh, me? I know immediately.
Maybe you should kick us off then, bro. I'm having my...
It's really fun that my mom's on the stream. Shout out to my mom. I have a really funny story about this. So my granddad's favorite dessert was banana pudding.
Right.
So my mom made a huge banana pudding one time. It was all of our family was over there. Actually, Selena might have been there. I think she was probably a very small baby at this time. But so me, Andrew, and my cousin Jesse, we all stayed up late, and we ate all of my mom's banana pudding that she had made. We had already eaten some, but there was like over half the container left. So we ate all of it. I should cut to me real quick
Yeah.
while I'm telling the story.
This is your story.
We ate all of it. By we, I mean mostly me and my cousin Jesse. And then we proceeded to make each other gross things to eat and try to make each other, throw up. And so my cousin Jesse took like oil and butter and ketchup and mustard and pickles.
Gross.
And he just put it like a bunch of stuff. And he put pepper, like lots of pepper. Put it on in a cup and stirred it around. Took out a big spoon of it. He's like, eat this. And I took one spoonful, and it made me so sick, I threw up all of what I ate into the sink. And there was a ton of dirty dishes in the sink. And so my mom wakes up in the morning. I left it there because I was so sick. I like literally went into a chair. I didn't even go to the bed. Went to a chair and fell asleep for the rest of the night. I was so sick. My mom wakes up in the morning. She goes to the kitchen, and she looks at the sink. She's like, oh, my Lord. The whole – oh, she's literally –
threw up on her grapefruit and all over the kitchen.
No, we had we took her grapefruit and made grapefruit juice coffee. That was also really gross. It's disgusting.
That sounds.
It was really gross. But all over the kitchen, it was all over the dishes and stuff. She's like, "Oh no, the sink backed up onto the dishes because it was that gross." But it was really just vomit.
That is so disgusting.
So, shout out to my mom.
Shout out, Mom.
On stream.
I think the grossest. I have two. One of them is really disgusting. The other one was one that I ate by my own choice, which was also disgusting. One of them, the really gross one, was one that I did by accident. And so I'll tell both of these stories. The first thing I did, I had camel in Africa. And we went to this restaurant and we had camel, and it literally tasted like I was biting into a hot, sweaty carpet.
Oh yeah.
It was absolutely disgusting.
Hot, sweaty carpet.
I literally spit it out of my mouth.
Was it furry?
It wasn't furry, but it just, I don't know, it tasted like it's fur. It tasted the way a hot dog smells.
Really?
That's the way that it tasted. And so I literally spit it out of my mouth and threw it under the table.
Hot dog smells like a hot dog.
Like a like a canine dog.
Oh, like a wet dog.
Like a wet dog.
Got you.
Right.
Yeah,
it tasted like a wet dog. The second thing is really disgusting. So my dad came and picked me up for one weekend to go spend with him, and my brother Ryan was in the front seat, and I got in the thing, and I am like really bad about like if my parents or anybody has like a cup with anything, like I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Like I don't care, I'll just drink their drink. So I saw this cup that was styrofoam.
I already know what this is.
It had a lid on it and a straw.
Oh my Lord.
What do you think it is?
Is it a spit cup?
No. It was, so I lifted up and I just I drank out of the straw, and it was the most horrendous taste it had ever been. I'd ever tasted. My brother Ryan had gotten car sick and puked in that cup.
No.
I swear to you.
No, he didn't.
I swear. And he was laying there with his eyes closed because he was car sick, and he puked in the cup, and I sipped his puke.
No.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my Lord.
It tasted like that jelly bean.
One time when I went to El Salvador on a mission trip, they tell you, like, hey, make sure that, you eat everything they put on your plate because, they give you what they have and they don't have a lot, and it's a really generous thing that they do. And so I think they made us rabbit and goat cheese.
Ugh.
And the rabbit was, like, tolerable.
But the goat cheese messed you up.
Bro, the goat cheese was so gross.
You have, like, a thing about cheese.
Well, I mean, I'm really inconsistent. Like, I'll eat pizza.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm hiccuping.
Because of how gross.
I'm still gagging from how gross that was.
So funny.
Like, I feel like I have, like, phlegm all in my throat.
That's hilarious.
But the goat cheese was so gross. I tried it, but when nobody was looking, I scooched it all onto my friend's plate, and he had to eat all of it. It's pretty
gnarly.
Great.
All right, what about you guys? Oh, also, I guess I had shouted out who came up with that question. It was Zoe who asked who ate the grossest. What's the grossest thing you've ever eaten? So, Zoe, you're the real MVP. Shout out to you, homie. All right, so everybody go ahead, comment below. What's the grossest thing you've ever eaten?
Let us know.
Or, like, what's your least favorite food? Like, mine is beans. I can't stand beans. Beans are disgusting.
Oh. Man, those jelly beans, man, those were gross. Yeah, Bailey, I know that they use goat cheese at Mexican restaurants, but this was not a Mexican restaurant.
This was
straight
from the goat.
This was 4 hours up a hill
in Mexico,
in El Salvador. I didn't see any goats on the drive up there. I don't know where these goats were.
That may have not been goats,
I
man.
don't know if they were goats, dude.
That's pig milk.
Yeah. It's probably like pig cheese.
Wild boar cheese.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's probably cheese made from nuts. Like
Zoe's
almond
mom
cheese.
says she doesn't like mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Really? Bacon and ketchup is the grossest thing you've ever eaten?
Mushrooms are delicious.
I love mushrooms.
Oh.
But understandably, a lot of people don't like mushrooms.
A lot of people don't like mushrooms, but I feel like
Bailey said she
some
hates
people-
beans and hot dogs. Bailey, I literally don't like either of those things. I'm dead with you. I do not like beans and I do not like hot dogs.
Beans. Have you never had beanie weenie? It's literally
Disgusting.
beans and hot dogs.
Disgusting.
It's
That's my
delicious.
nightmare in a can.
Bro, that is the best food. I literally. there's
Sophia
been
said
times
she
where I've just
puked the
made
last
myself.
time she ate a tomato.
Really? Wow.
A sausage.
I think
jelly bean.
honestly, sometimes I make beanie weenie as like comfort food.
Josh said he drank ash water. What in the world is that?
I don't think I want to know.
Like water from an ashtray?
Is that Josh or Josh's mom?
That's Josh.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Isn't Josh?
Oh yeah,
Two?
that is
That's
Melissa.
Melissa.
Yeah, Josh Laws is Melissa. Yeah.
Oh,
What about
beanie
everyone
weenie.
else?
Yeah. Hey, who all likes beanie weenie?
No, beanie weenies are trash.
Beanie weenie is delicious.
They're trash.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Zoe ate a raw onion at Culver's for $1. I love raw onions.
Raw onions
that's
are.
it.
I'll eat an onion like an apple.
Same. I love the flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that toothpaste bean.
Are you still eating them?
I ate a toothpaste one because I was either going to get berry or toothpaste. One way or another was going to be good. That toothpaste is getting that flavor out of my mouth.
That's
the way
what
to
it's
go.
good for. That's what
Yeah.
toothpaste does.
It's a
you know?
refresher. She ended up getting $3. Check you out. Arlen said the grossest thing she's ever eaten was duck. I was actually with her, and it was really misprepared duck. It was pretty bad, actually.
Was it a chicken? Was it so misprepared that it wasn't a duck? It was a chicken.
Basically, it just turned into us. It was just like somebody tried to be fancy and like flambe it, but it was literally just a meat of duck in alcohol, and it was disgusting.
Oh my lord, dude!
It was
Have
really
you ever
bad.
seen that video though of the little girl and she's like, "Look at all those!
Look at
chickens.
all those chickens.
This is a bunch of ducks, or
Ducks
something."
is so funny.
It's really cute.
Yeah, it was. Duck is really heavy, really oily. If it's done right, it's super good. But you got that's a finicky one. You gotta do that right. So.
Oh man!
All right, well that was a good question.
It's a great question.
I think it's time to move on to the next part of this. So last week we had a guest speaker came in, and she came on and talked about being hangry and Kanye and hangry Jesus, and it was a really, really, really good message. But tonight we're going to talk about somebody got paid $5 for eating a plain lime. That's not bad. I love lime.
I'd eat a lime right now.
I'd eat a lime for free.
I'll actually eat the rind too.
Okay, that's a little too far, man.
I'll literally eat the whole.
Too
lime.
far, man. Back
I'll
off.
do the
before
same thing with a lemon.
I will literally call your mom right now. Knock it off.
You don't have my mom's number.
I will find it.
You actually could find it if you tried really hard because it's on CCB.
Yeah, I know. That's where I was literally gonna go right now.
Yeah, I know you. I know your secrets.
So we're gonna have another guest video come on, and we're gonna be talking about the idea of disruption versus interruption, and I think it's gonna be really good. So sit back, grab a snack, and enjoy.
Let's check it out.
So today we're talking about how the coronavirus lockdown of 2020, while scary, tragic, frustrating, might also be a gift for your generation. Stay tuned. So a few weeks ago, in a message to his church, Reverend Brendan Williams was asking this question, right? When all of this is over, he asked this: will we fall back into old habits, old assumptions, and old patterns of corrosive behavior? Or will we finally do something fundamentally different to reshape our world for the betterment of all? The question he's asking is, will we allow this season to simply be an interruption, or will we choose to see it as a disruption? Now, let's talk about the difference between interruptions and disruptions, right? An interruption is a pause or break in the process that once the pause or break is over, then things get back on track. Things go back to normal. Whereas a disruption is a pause or break in the process where once we get past the pause or break, things don't go back to normal. No, instead we go in a new direction, right? Disruption always brings with it a change in direction. I think about when I was a junior in high school and I was diagnosed with mono and pneumonia at the same time, right? This was awful. I ended up being in the ICU for a week. I was out of school for a month. Like, it was crazy. I couldn't see my friends. I couldn't see my girlfriend who I was dating at the time, so she ended up dumping me, right? Like, it was ridiculous to just be locked in my home with nothing to do for a month. And it's crazy because that's what many of us are living in right now, right? We're in this season of life that really feels like an interruption. It feels like everything we had going for us has been taken, and now we're just waiting for things to go back to normal. It's an interruption, right? We had things going in a great direction, and then all of a sudden, there was a pause or break in the process. And we're just hoping that someday things will go back to normal. Now, the problem with interruptions is that they often lead to frustration, whereas disruptions often lead to innovation. And my hope is that this season we're in right now, that you will choose to see it as a disruption instead of just an interruption, right? Because the coronavirus lockdown of 2020, right? This is the greatest disruption that your generation has ever experienced. And it breaks my heart knowing that there are so many of us who are just choosing to see it as an interruption, right? It's a frustrating waste of time instead of seeing it as a disruption, a gift that will help us move in a new direction. One of my favorite examples of this is Blockbuster and Netflix, right? Blockbuster saw streaming movies online as an interruption. They thought it was just a fad that eventually would go away and then things would go back to normal. Whereas Netflix saw it as a disruption. Netflix saw it as an opportunity to step into a new way of doing business. And today, right, if you go trying to find a Blockbuster, you won't because they went out of business. Whereas Netflix is killing the game, right? Everybody has it, everybody knows about it. We even use Netflix as a slang term for other things that we're not gonna talk about right now because that's not the point of this video. But here's what it is that in life, we can choose to see things as interruptions or disruptions. Interruptions often lead to frustration, whereas disruptions often lead to innovation. Another way to say it is this: who do you want to be? Do you want to be Blockbuster or do you want to be Netflix? And it all depends on your perspective. Now, something we've got to know as Christians is that God is in the business of disruption, and disruption can change your life. When we look in the Bible, we can see story after story of God showing up and disrupting people's lives, right? He's inviting them out of what was and into what might be. A great example of this is with Abraham, who in Genesis chapter 12, we hear God saying this to Abraham. He says, "Leave your native country, your relatives and your father's family, and go to the land that I will show you." Literally, what God is saying is, I need you to leave your home and your family and go somewhere new. That is a disruption. He goes on to say that I will make you into a great nation. I will bless you and make you famous, and you will be a blessing to others. I will bless those who bless you and curse those who treat you with contempt. All the families on earth will be blessed through you. Abraham's whole life was being disrupted in this moment. You see, God was taking him out of what was and inviting him to step into what might be. He was inviting him to change direction. And what God did is he took Abraham, who at this point was nobody from nowhere, and he told him, "Hey, Abraham, I'm going to use you to bless everyone everywhere." God was inviting him into a new disruption. Disruption can change your life. In Exodus chapter 3, we see God speaking to Moses and inviting him into something new. Here's what he says. God says, "Look, the cry of the people of Israel has reached me, and I have seen how harshly the Egyptians abused them. Now go, for I am sending you to Pharaoh. You must lead my people Israel out of Egypt." You see, in this moment, all of the people of Israel were being invited to move in a new direction. God was calling them out of their home in Egypt and into the future, the promised land, which could probably be really scary in that moment. And that's oftentimes how disruption can feel, right? It takes us out of what was, but it's inviting us into what might be. It's inviting us into a better tomorrow. Another great example is when Jesus called the disciples. In Mark chapter 1, we read this. It says, "One day as Jesus was walking along the shore of the Sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and his brother Andrew throwing a net into the water, for they fished for a living. And then Jesus, he calls out to them. He says, 'Come, follow me, and I will show you how to fish for people.' And they left their nets at once and followed him." I think this is such a beautiful picture of how Jesus invites us into his movement, right? Because when Jesus invites us to follow him, it's not just like a 2-week vacation, right? It's an entirely new way of being human. It's an entirely new way of living. After the disciples had spent their 3 years with Jesus, they didn't go back to the way things were. It wasn't just an interruption, it was a disruption. Their lives were never the same after that moment, because what Jesus was calling them to was to let go of what was and step into what might be. If following Jesus hasn't totally disrupted your life, then are you really following Jesus? Because disruption always brings with it a change in direction, and disruption can change your life. What I want to do is I want to give you 3 questions for you to pray and process with God about, for you to talk to with your switch group about, to reflect on, so that we can make the most of this season, to see it as a disruption. So here are the questions. Question number 1 to ask God is this: God, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to teach me? Question number 2, God, what do you want to change in me? What do you want to change in me? And question number 3, how do you want my life to be different because of this? How do you want my life to be different because of this? Now, here's the deal. When you ask these questions, when you pray to God, here's what I know is that you will find answers, right? God may not speak to you in an audible voice as you're sitting there and praying, but if you seek him through his word, if you seek him in context of life-giving relationships, then what I believe is that whether through something you read or something that somebody else says to you, that God will answer those questions to help you see things that he wants to do in you, he wants to do through you, and how he wants your life to be different because of this season of disruption, because disruption always brings a change in direction. And God is in the business of disruption. Now here's the thing about disruption. It's not always fun, exciting, and it doesn't always seem good at first. Much like the season we're in right now, where it's not always fun, it's not always exciting, and it can be really hard to see the good in it at times. And this is exactly what happened when Jesus was crucified, the moment of the crucifixion, because Jesus' disciples, they were so excited about all the things that Jesus was doing, that he was teaching, the new movement that he was creating, the promises that he was making about how God was going to take all of creation, he was going to make it brand new, and then all of a sudden Jesus was killed on a cross by the Romans. And what people expected was for Jesus to sort of be like a new Moses that was going to lead the people of Israel out of the oppression they were experiencing underneath the Roman Empire, just like Moses had freed the people of Israel from Egypt. But it didn't happen. Instead, Jesus was killed on a cross by those Romans. And it left everybody wondering, God, where are you and what are you doing? Questions that some of us might be wrestling with right now. God, where are you and what are you doing? It's interesting because in Luke chapter 23, this is what we read. It says that when all the crowd that came to see the crucifixion saw what had happened, they went home in deep sorrow. Because sometimes disruption sucks. Sometimes it can be painful. That's exactly what the crucifixion of Jesus was for so many people. It sucked, it was painful. Nobody expected it, and nobody wanted it. Sort of like the coronavirus pandemic. Nobody expected it, and nobody wanted it. But God, God is in the business of disruption. God is in the business of taking what seems bad and using it for good. He's done it time and time again throughout history, and that's exactly what God did through the crucifixion of Jesus, because after the crucifixion came the resurrection. Jesus did not stay dead. The greatest disruption in history was the moment when the tomb was found empty, the stone was rolled away, and God in Jesus was living again. He was not dead. And what's so powerful about this is we have to understand that in that moment, what we've got to recognize is that all of creation was moving in the direction of death and despair. But through the resurrection, God changed the direction to where now the end of the story is not crucifixion and death. The end of the story is resurrection and life for us and for all of creation, because the end of our story tells us that God is making all things new. Because what's on the other side of disruption? The answer? It's resurrection. It's life. It's a new direction. In Matthew chapter 28, verses 18 and 20, we have Jesus who's after the resurrection. He's standing with his disciples and he's letting them know, hey, I'm about to go to heaven, but you have a mission. And here is what it is. This is what Jesus says. He says, I've been given all authority in heaven and on earth. So you must now go and make disciples of all the nations, baptizing them in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Teach these new disciples to obey everything I've commanded you, and be sure of this: I am with you always, to the very end of the age. Jesus is inviting us to move in a new direction, to go and make disciples, to show the world who he is, what he's done, and what that means for them. And throughout this entire process, he has promised that he will be with us to the very end of the age. You see, following Jesus is not an interruption, right? It's not something that we do that interrupts our Sunday morning routine. It is a disruption. It's an invitation to a new way of living and a new way of being human, to really be the people that we've been created to be, the people that God is calling to bring heaven to earth. So will you allow yourself to be disrupted? Because the resurrection of Jesus is the greatest disruption in history, right? In that moment, all of creation started moving in a new direction. And what's so beautiful about the resurrection is that, yes, it was a disruption on a cosmic scale, but at the same time, it can be a disruption on a personal level. You see, Jesus' resurrection is an invitation for all of us to put our trust in him and to allow him to be the Lord and leaders of our lives. Will you allow yourself to be disrupted? So, interruptions, they often lead to frustration, but disruption often leads to innovation. And on the other side of disruption, what do we find? We find resurrection. I want to return to that question I asked at the beginning from Reverend Brendan Williams when he asked this: when all this is over, will we fall back into old habits, old assumptions, and old patterns of corrosive behavior? Or will we finally do something fundamentally different to reshape our world for the betterment of all? The choice is yours. Will you see this all as one big interruption, or will you choose to see it as a disruption, an invitation to let go of what was and to step into what might be? Let me pray. Heavenly Father, I thank you so much that you take bad things and you use them for good. I thank you that the end of our story is not death and despair, but the end of our story is resurrection and restoration. And God, I pray that in this season that you would help us to see the challenges we're walking through as an invitation to let go of what was and to step into what might be. God, help us to see what you want us to learn from this, what you want to change in us, and how you want our lives to be different on the other side of this, so that we can truly be the kind of people you've called us to be the kind of people that show your love to others, because we know that you are in the business of disruption, and disruption changes lives. God, I pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, thank you so much for joining us for today's video. It was an honor to get to spend some time with you again here at Switch Online. Make sure you don't miss a...
We're back.
All right, we are back. So hey, I want to read that. I want to read that quote to you guys one more time, because I think that this needs to be our mission. Reverend Brendan Williams said, "Will we fall back into old habits, old assumptions, and old patterns of corrosive behavior, or will we finally do something fundamentally different to reshape our world for the betterment of all?" You see, that's what happens when there's a major disruption. When there's a disruption, we can look to new things. We can look to see what God is doing in our lives, because I think God is saying that to us right now, that he wants to disrupt our lives, that he wants us to get out of the everyday minutia that we've been stuck in and do something different, and to develop new habits, and to start with this day to make a difference. And so what are you guys going to do? Like, I would love to hear in the comments below, like, what is something that you got away from this? What is a personal challenge that you guys have from this? So go ahead and comment that below and we can talk about it a little bit.
Comment below. Typey in the chat.
Typey away.
Type.
I want to know some takeaways. A personal challenge for you guys.
So originally, Alex Garcella was, I think was Adriana that was commenting as Alex Garcella at the very beginning. I can't tell, but now I think the name's changed. Yeah, it was Adriana, and so I actually unmade it a moderator.
That's hilarious.
But now it's Adriana.
Come on, guys, give me a comment below. What's the takeaway that you guys got? What's the challenge? What is something that you enjoyed? Something that struck a chord with you? Let us know what's going on. Sophia said that it challenges her to get more into her words, so she knows what to share. Anybody else have anything that you took away from that tonight? Something that challenged you?
I love the whole concept about disruption versus interruption. You know,
Yeah.
interruption, you're like, oh, this too shall soon pass.
Right.
You know, it's like, get over with it. But like, if it's a disruption, that means it's like a game changer.
Right.
Like, it's changing the game.
Yeah.
The whole, like, moving it upside down, you know?
It's like when things get disrupted, it forces you to stop.
It's like the field goal.
Right. Like when you get interrupted, it's like, okay, but you just move on. But a disruption, everything changes in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it forces you to innovate. It forces you to look at everything and maybe do something different. And maybe what you were doing before the disruption needed to be changed so bad that God allowed a disruption to happen.
Like, when did they introduce, like in football, when did they introduce the PAT? Like, wasn't that like way after?
Maybe.
I'm just talking out my butt now. I thought it was, but I thought you'd know.
I'd like to know where you're going with that.
I was just saying, it just changed the game.
Oh, right.
You know?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
You know?
For
it just
sure.
changed the way that you had to play the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Your mom said that if you think it's just an interruption, then you sit and wait.
Wow.
But if you think of it as a disruption, then you're doing something while you're waiting for the new thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so good.
Or you're like, oh, this thing that's disrupting is the new thing.
Right.
This is like,
This is it.
It's the game changer.
This is what God's wanting to do. This is the big moment of getting my attention that I have to see, because you think about, we haven't been together and everybody misses each other so much. So what are we going to do when we're back together? Like, how are we going to take care of each other? How are we going to push each other toward our God potential? How are we going to allow this disruption to push us towards something better that maybe God wanted for us all along? Zoe said the good thing about staying in home is that you might try new things and discover a hidden talent. Zoe, did you discover a hidden talent that
What's
we
your
need to know
hidden
about?
talent?
Zoe, talk to us.
We need to know.
What's your hidden talent? Don't hold out on us, friend.
My hidden talent is that I'm easily grossed out by jelly beans. It's
His
I just
hidden
discovered
talent is that he's a big baby. That's his hidden talent.
Ben's hidden talent is that he likes to
Is arm wrestling.
yeah, but he also likes to like squish down, so he's like really like low in frame. There you go.
I have bad posture.
Pasture. You have bad pasture.
I got bad posture. Real bad.
I wonder if that's why I'm taller than you.
Maybe that's it. Maybe I just have bad posture.
Maybe if you had better posture, you'd actually stretch. You know?
I love it. Zoe, what's your hidden talent? Quit holding out on us.
We need to know.
We want to know. Can you tell
me?
us?
I want to know about the strangers like me.
What's your hidden talent? What did you discover while you were at home? Do you have a hidden talent, Christian? Christian can actually make himself throw up food. He can chew up food and eat it and then throw it back up. He showed me. It's pretty impressive.
It's not chew. I can swallow something.
Right. He can like swallow it and then bring it up.
Yeah, I do have that video on my phone, but we're definitely not showing that on stream.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's too gross.
Oh, Zoe said she's been working on animating stuff. Learning how to animate.
It's pretty cool.
So do you want to make a cartoon of our podcast? Because I think that would be a really good idea.
Really cool. You should do a cartoon of me and Ben. But just make sure that I'm taller.
Definitely make sure that I'm taller.
You should definitely make sure that I'm taller in this cartoon.
Zoe, if you make a cartoon of us,
Give me a beard. Here, this is your reference for the cartoon.
Literally, like, make
This
me taller.
is me, way taller than Ben,
Not taller.
with beard. I have curly hair, like right here, and I wear glasses. So, yeah. And Ben is exactly like that. He's just shorter than
I'm
me.
just really tall.
Just way shorter than
It's
me.
kind of ridiculous. Christiana said to make us the same height.
No.
No, because that's not accurate.
It's not accurate.
I'm taller.
I'm taller. I tower over Ben.
Definitely taller than Christian.
He's definitely so much shorter than me. Everyone in this office has measured us, and they all have concluded that I'm taller than you.
Selena, you need to bring me back food from Alabama. So work on that. She said we can pay her, and then she'd be absolutely willing to. Way to go.
Hey.
Adriana said to make sure Christ is a tall baby. I think she meant to say
Christ.
Christian. Make sure Christian is a tall baby, but she said Christ.
Make sure Christ is
So
tall,
she wants
baby.
Jesus to be a tall baby.
You want Jesus? He might have been a tall baby. you know?
Maybe.
Honestly, though, I mean, if you make an anime cartoon, you'd actually get, like, we definitely showed it on the podcast.
Facts.
So, kind of, instead of paying you, we just give you free publicity.
Wow. Selena said y'all are so annoying. This argument has gone on way too long.
She's calling us out, man.
She just called us out.
She just called us out.
Well, let me tell you something.
Selena, he has your mom's phone number.
I will call your mother right now, young lady. I will put your mom on the phone, and you will get in big trouble. Don't make me call your mother. Also, this podcast is brought to you by Mountain Dew Zero Sugar.
Zero sugar, 0 calorie sugar. Mountain Dew, 0 calories, 0 sugar. It's the same Mountain Dew flavor that you know and love without the bogged down calories and sugar and caffeine. No, not Mountain Dew, 0 calories, 0 sugar. Ben, take it away.
Taking it away. Back to you.
And back to me with Mountain Dew, 0 calories, 0 sugar. Back to you, Ben.
Thank you, Christian. All right, and welcome back after our... okay. All right, Selena, you calling me out right now? Done. Selena just called me out, bro.
She thinks she won't. She thinks that you're afraid.
You must think I'm afraid.
Just put it on speaker.
I am.
Hello?
Hey, JZ.
Yeah,
How's the drive going?
it's good.
I just want to let you know that your daughter called Christian and I annoying on the podcast.
Yeah. Totally uncalled for.
And it, first of all, it hurt my feelings.
Hurt my
and
feelings a lot.
Hurt Christian's feelings a lot. So I think that you should just turn around from Alabama and that she should be grounded for, 2.5 years?
I think at least until she's 30.
At least until she's... So if we could lock her away in a tower until she's at least 30.
I'm
Only way-
okay with this.
Okay, cool.
If she grows her out her hair, she can let herself down with her long hair.
Yeah. So basically just the whole Rapunzel story.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Anyway, just wanted to let you know that she's grounded for until she's a middle-aged woman.
Bring us back Alabama Biscuit Company biscuits and we'll forgive you.
Mainly because she's beautiful and needs to be locked away, but not because I agree with her being in trouble.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hey.
And back to me.
That's back to us now.
Back to us now. Thank you so much for making sure she's going to be in trouble. All
Big
right.
trouble, huge
Big
trouble.
trouble.
Wow.
Jacqueline said that she's grounded for until she's
Forever.
30. So
Forever, actually, now.
sounds good. So she'll be locked away in a tower, dragon to protect her, all
Yeah,
that good
the
stuff.
whole
So
thing.
good. I'm not playing games, people. I'll call your parents.
You guys thought that this was just your run-of-the-mill podcast.
This isn't you run a mill the
This isn't-
podcast.
This is serious.
I'm calling mamas up in here. Don't make me bring it back. Do not make me bring it back. Because I'll call everybody's mama up on this podcast.
Ian wants to know how old we are.
I'm 28.
I am older than you are.
Facts. Yep. Done.
I'm 4 years old.
4 years old.
Plus 17 more years. Math.
You don't think I'll call Christian's mom?
I mean, if she picks up,
Oh, she's going to pick up. You guys just hang on 1 second.
you have to look it up. I can just tell you her number.
Okay. No, because you'll give me a wrong number.
I won't.
I don't trust you.
I won't give you a wrong number.
Okay. Now you're thinking about giving me a
No,
wrong
I'm
number.
not. I just don't want to say it in my mic. Here, I'm going to turn my mic off.
No, it's fine. I'm going to just go to the lead app.
Go to the lead app. Is this your cheat sheet? Is this how you just, like, when you don't know somebody's name,
I have.
you just
I
look them up?
literally have everybody's number. I just look it up right here.
It's pretty impressive, honestly.
I
It's a
didn't want to
little
go
bit-
here, but
Do you know how to spell her name?
Sure, I do.
How do you spell it?
Terissa.
Yeah, that's actually right.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty smart. Excuse me, Emma Lozano. Did you just call me a tattletale? Okay, well, that changed the game.
Hey. Calling audible right now. Emma's mom.
I'm calling your mother, Emma.
Hi, you've reached Melissa. Just leave me a message and I will call you back. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Wow.
Hi, is this Mrs. Emma's mom? I wanted to let you know on the podcast that your daughter called us tattletales. If you could call me back at 443-547-2280, I would like to talk about the repercussions. Thanks and have a blessed day. Bye. Think I'm playing games.
Did you decide not to call my mom?
I'm calling your mom.
Because you can't find her phone number.
I will find it. I'm not playing games around here, people.
Why do you want to call my mom? Do you even know why?
Yeah, because I'm tired of you saying that you're taller than me.
I'm taller than you. I'm literally taller than you.
You're not taller than me.
Ben, we're going to go to a doctor's appointment together.
That's
we're both
a
gonna
good, that's
get
a
checked
good
out.
idea, actually.
We're both going to have a professional measure.
Yeah, that's
us.
actually a really, really good idea. I would love that.
I actually want to do this. Dude, what are you going to do when it's like written down by a doctor saying Christian is taller than Ben?
Jacqueline just texted me and said I gave my entire phone number out to everybody. How did I do that? Did I say my number?
I think you did. But is that a big deal?
I don't know. I don't remember doing that.
You did in the voicemail.
Ah!
Is that a big deal? I don't think so.
Okay, here we go, guys.
It's forever now. She's not.
Hello?
Hey,
My mom's so nice.
this is Ben.
Oh, hey.
I'm calling you. We're on the podcast right now, and I just wanted to let you know that Christian's been making fun of me, calling me short a lot. And so I wanted to know if
My
you
mom's
still
so
had
nice.
the power to ground him.
You're so nice. She's so much nicer than you
Oh,
are.
I wish I did. I don't have little twins anymore. I have men.
Ah, what can I do to punish him? Because I really feel like this is out of control.
Well, I enjoy watching you make him eat gross food.
Okay, I'll just keep doing that. I appreciate it. I'll keep that up.
Wow.
Oh, you guys crack me up. Have fun.
All
Hey,
right, my
Mom,
friend.
can you hear me?
Bye bye.
Oh, no, she can hear me.
Bye.
Well,
All right, enough of that.
I just going to tell Mom that, hey, you should believe me when I say that I'm actually taller than Ben.
Nope, not happening. Well, listen, again, I'm going to drop the details below because we are, again, meeting next week live at Blue Ridge Park from 6:30 to 7:30 for games, a Devo, and some small group time. There will also be an online component for those who are unable to meet in person. We can't wait to see you guys there. Beamer, don't dare me to call your mom because I'll do it. I'm not afraid to call people's moms. If I've got to, I'll call her next week. But here's the deal. Love you guys. Hey, listen. Allow God to disrupt what's going on.
Allow him to disrupt it.
Allow him to challenge you. Look at life now and say, okay, from this day forward, I want to do something different. Chase after what he's got for you. Bring your friends along. Be a leader. Lead the movement, guys. 'Cause I think that when we get out of it, there's going to be a really big movement, and I think that it's your guys' job to lead that, to set the standard, to set the culture. In a world that's reeling and looking for answers, we can be the answer because we have the hope of Jesus. So allow him to disrupt your life so that you guys can in turn disrupt others and win them to Christ and make a difference in your community. We love you guys. I will literally see your faces next week, 6:30.
That's so exciting. I can't wait.
It's going to be awesome. We got a game. We're going to have a lot of fun.
We're going to have so much fun.
I'll see you guys at Blue Ridge Park, 6:30.
Hey, we love you guys.
Love y'all.
See you next week.
Hey, everybody. We're back one more time. Thank you, Emma, for the reminder. Go ahead and email a picture of your notes to ben@myawaken.church.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
go ahead and email those notes.
We want to see the notes.
We want to see them.
We're gonna do.
Email me your notes, and
Email
we'll
the
make sure
notes.
that you win a prize.
Yeah,
Peace.
that's it. Peace. Bye, guys.